What's going on, guys? Garetz here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get paid daily with Google Maps. And I'm not talking like small money, although you can do that too. I'm talking $500, $1,000, $2,000 monthly contracts from businesses all over the country. And this is kind of like a continuation video from the video I did a couple days ago. And I'll link to that video down below if you want to check it out after this one. But you guys are absolutely loving that video. It's actually the most popular video on my channel now, which is insane. But since I got so many views on that video, I got a ton of questions, right? So in this video, I'm going to answer those questions. I'm just going to go a little more in depth. And I'm going to show you a strategy that will make you way more money in the long term. And if you stay until the end on this video, not only will you know how to do this exact strategy, but I'll also show you a bonus that can make you even more money online. So definitely make sure you watch the whole thing because you don't want to miss out on any of this. And if you're excited, make sure to smash that like button. Let's get into the video. All right, so like I said, I'm going to show you how you can get these huge monthly contracts set up with these businesses. And it's really much simpler than you think. But basically what you want to do is you want to type in a business, like a service-based industry, electricians, doctors, lawyers, roofers, plumbers, anything like that, you know, and type in the city afterwards. It doesn't have to be local, but I would start local. Either way, it's up to you. But before we dive into what exactly this all is, I kind of want to explain what we're going to be doing, okay? So basically, this is called the map pack, okay? This is the top 3 businesses that show up on the map pack, and they're going to be getting 90% of the traffic, all right? The nice thing about this is there's way less competition for you and for the business. Like, for example, there's tons of these people out there claiming to be SEO experts, that's search engine optimization, but there's very few people out here like who are map pack experts, right? So there's less competition of people that you got to compete against. And for the business, you're competing on a global level. But here, this is on a local level. Okay, so there's much less competition for both of you. So it's really a win-win. And it's just much simpler. Like SEO will take months, even a year, you know, this can couple weeks if it's, you know, a smaller competition industry. So it's insane. And trust me, once a business starts getting ranked up here, they're going to just get the phone calls, the leads rolling in. It's absolutely insane. I don't know about you, but I personally almost always go to one of the top 3. And you probably do too. But the main thing people keep saying on my video and on TikTok is like, oh, this is a scam. Oh, this is unethical. Or why would a business pay for this? It's free to do. And yes, it is free to do. But businesses either 1, don't even know how to do it, or 2, don't have time because they're busy running their business. It would have been done already if they knew how to do it, you know? And like I said, once you rank them up in this Mac pack, which takes a lot less time than SEO, they're going to start getting phone calls. It takes up way more space. It just stands out way more than this. This is where people are clicking. And do you really think a business, a roofer, for example, who's getting phone calls that they weren't getting before for people to get their roof fixed for $15,000 are going to be upset paying you $1,000 a month? No, they'll be happy to give you that money. They'll want to pay you more. They'll just be like, I don't even know what you're doing. I don't care. Keep doing it. Like legit, a large portion of businesses pay these marketing firms thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, much more than we're going to be charging to do pretty much the same thing. And sometimes no results are got. So just maybe think twice before saying this is unethical or it's a scam. Thanks. But we aren't just going to reach out to these people and be like, hey, I'm going to rank your business at the top of the map pack and I'm going to charge you $2,000. Buy my stuff, right? No, the person probably wouldn't respond. They'd think you're crazy, and it just doesn't work like that. So there's a very, very specific way we're going to get our feet in the door, or our foot in the door. And I kind of showed this strategy in the last video, but I'm going to show it again a little more in depth. Instead of doing it right here, we're going to go over to Google Maps, or you can do it on your phone, and then we're going to type in roofers, Minneapolis. And then we're just gonna make this smaller and we're gonna start looking for a very specific thing on these businesses, okay? Perfect, first try, boom. So claim this business. Can you see this? Maybe zoom in a little bit. Right there. So that's what we're looking for and the business needs to have this. And on mobile, I think it says like own this business, question mark, claim it now. Same thing. And what that does is you verify or claim their Google My Business listing. So that allows you to like edit the information, respond to reviews, add photos, things like that. And this business, it looks like they don't have, this is just the video or the picture from, what do they call that? From satellite. It looks like they have some review, actually a decent amount of reviews. I'm surprised this business isn't claimed. They have a lot of information here. So, but anyways, we aren't going to get $1,000 contract just by claiming their business or telling them to claim their business, right? Like that's just our foot in the door. Like, sure, you could charge them $100, $200 for it. It's totally up to you. But with this ninja hack, you can just offer them the services for free. And I'll explain exactly what to say to them soon. But instead of charging them, you could just offer it for free. And trust me, that will build so much reciprocity, you'll be amazed at what will happen, okay? Now, to actually get a hold of them, there's a few ways. You could just call them. If you're good at sales on the phone, do that. But just go to their website, and then they're either gonna have a contact us or about us where their email is, or sometimes it's in their footer. But just find their, that's not what I wanted, the contact us, and then you could just do it that way. I personally would rather find an email address so you can do another little trick, but this works fine too. And also, before I show you the script and what you can say, I had a few people saying that they can't find businesses, right? There's 627,000 new businesses being started every single year, okay? So you can definitely find it. You just gotta look a little harder. There's tons of industries, tons of cities. Just keep trying. I know you can do it. Now, this is what I would do for contacting them. What I would personally do is take a picture, right? Take a picture of like their whole listing. This shouldn't be here, so whatever. We'll just do it with it in there, but just take a picture of their listing, all right? And then what I would do is I would take a circle, and then I would circle this part, the claim my business, okay? This is why it's nice if you can find their email address, because you can send this picture and that will get their attention like that, right? But it's totally fine without it. This is just another option. If you want this product, it's called SnagIt. You can get a free trial in the description below. But now, this is what I would say to them, okay? There's a few different ways you can go about it, so I'll make it bigger so you can see it all. So if they had the email, again, you would send this. This would be like the top of the post, okay? And you could do something like for your email subject, it could be like, I can help you, or there's something wrong with your listing, or your listing needs claiming, or I don't know, something along the lines of that. And what you would say exactly word for word, or edit it, up to you, but you could say, hey, I notice your listing here isn't claimed or verified. And that's like referring to the picture. If you didn't send the picture, you could just add in like, hey, I was looking at your listing on Google and I noticed your listing here isn't claimed or verified. And I just wanted to let you know this in case you weren't aware, because Google can actually take your listing down and you won't be getting the traffic and or phone calls coming in from this if they do that to you. So I just wanted to let you know just in case you weren't aware, so you could set it up yourself before that happens. And you say, but I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help. Sincerely, your name. Now, instead of this right here, you could add in this. So you would say that first part again, and then you would say, instead of so I just wanted to let you know, you would say, but I know you may be too busy with your business to take care of this yourself, and if instead you'd like me to do it for you, I'm happy to help. But I hope that helps. Let me know if you have any questions. And you could even just like take that part out. Or you could just say like, let me know if you have any questions. Right? And then as another email, you could literally say something as simple as this. Be like, hey, I noticed your listing here has not been claimed or verified and I can help you do it. That's a little curiosity based. They'll be like, what? What are they talking about? You know? But anyway, so those are some emails you could send to them. And then if they ask, you know, why would I want to claim my business? If you didn't send this first one where you say that Google can take your listing down, you could explain that to them, that Google can take your listing down if you're not claimed or verified and yada, yada, yada. Right? So again, if you don't know this information, look it up. You got to know your facts, all right? Google is your friend. And again, if you wanted to, you could charge them for this, but just see what they're saying and kind of how the conversation goes, because obviously they don't know about any of this, right? Like if they did, they would have done it already, or they just don't have the time. Right? Think of it like this. In the winter, when it snows, some people are going to go outside and shovel or snow blow their driveway. But some people pay snow plows to come plow it out of their driveway themselves, right? They may not have the time. They may be old. I mean, they may not be able, right? So you got to understand people are different. Everyone's different. Some people are going to pay for the service. Some people won't, okay? But there's a spot for the service. Not everyone is going to want to do this themselves. Not everyone knows how to do it themselves. So just remember that, okay? This is why businesses like snowplows or like lawn care businesses, stuff like that. I mean, they wouldn't be in business if no one wanted to pay for services like this. You know what I mean? And again, there isn't like a one size fits all for all these businesses. Every industry is different. Every price will be different. Every conversation will be different. But just know that you have to know your facts, okay? You gotta at least show it, right? Or at least make them think you know what you're talking about, okay? I think I said that already, but that's very important, okay? Now, how do you actually verify your Google My Business listing? There's a new update with Google, and it's making things a little weird, okay? So if we don't do it this way, there will be businesses that show up to claim, and then you'll click it, and it'll be like, this business has already been claimed. So it's kind of weird. Google did something weird with this recent update. But there's two ways it will look after you click claim this business. It will either look like this, and then you'll have to hit manage now and do it that way. And you can only send them a postcard, and that's how they verify it. But this is good and bad. But let me show you the other way. So the other way would be like this. You would type in the business name, hit next, and you would just like keep filling out this, like what's the business category? And then you would say, no, we won't do that right now. And then we'll just keep hitting next, see if we can do this. You'd obviously want to fill this stuff out, but yeah, so you'd want to fill all this stuff out basically. And at the end of it, it will give you an option to either, if you already have the information on the business, like a phone number, email, they could either get a text message, a phone call, an email, or a postcard. But for some reason with the new thing, you can only get a postcard. I think this might be to combat hackers or something, I'm not sure. But so it will either pop up with the old way on some businesses or the new way. So just be aware of that. So that's how you would do it. And typically businesses with a lot of reviews are already going to be claimed. I'm surprised that this one isn't, but basically I would just try and find the businesses with little to no reviews, missing information like their phone number or hours. They're going to be the ones that aren't claimed, and they're going to be the ones that don't know how to be claimed, okay? So for example, let's just say we're picking this one. I probably wouldn't pick this one because they have all their information here. They have a ton of reviews. Chances are, I mean, we could add photos. You can see right here, if we go to About Google My Business, you can see right here, where is it? Businesses that add photos to their business profiles receive 42% more requests from directories on Google Maps and 35% more clicks through to their websites than businesses that don't. So photos are a big thing. So maybe you could do this business. All right. So this isn't a picture that they took. This is the satellite picture. You can see it right here. This is the satellite picture. So I hope that makes sense about how to verify the business. But again, it's up to you how you want to do it, charge them or not, totally up to you. But you're going to want to upsell them on ranking them in the map pack, like I showed you before. And the nice thing about the map pack is, like I said before, it's less competition, especially if you're in an industry that has a lot lower competition, you can get them ranked up there pretty quick. So whether you have to wait for them to get a postcard or not, you're going to want to wait for that. Right? Like you want to wait till they get the postcard and they see that you know what you're talking about. But after that, you want to start by just kind of adding some reviews. It could be like a character review, right? Because you're working with this business owner, you should know their character a little bit and hopefully they're a good person, right? And then you want to add photos because like I showed you, the photos make a big difference. And then what you want to do is you want to add all the information that isn't there. Okay, and make sure you reply to all the reviews if they have any, and just that could make a big difference. That could be enough. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. But the secret to getting them ranked at the top of the Mac Pack is truly getting them listed in local directories, also known as citations, right? And this is things like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. And if you actually go to Google and type in Moz Top Local Citations, okay, and then they have this right here. And let's say we are doing, where's roofing? Roofing contractors, all right? So you can see the top citations for roofing contractors. All right, so they're going to show you the top places. So you just go there and you get them listed. It's very, very simple. Look, like Service Magic, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, BBB. Like, it's so simple. And the other way you could do it is you could go to Fiverr.com and you could give them that list, right? And you could charge someone, here, let's do citations for Google My Business. You could get these people to do the citations for you, okay? I would find someone with at least 15 to 20 reviews at the minimum, just because you don't want someone sketchy, but usually these are legit people. So definitely check that out. And there's more things you can do, but this will usually be enough, okay? And if you want to learn more, you can check out other tutorials on YouTube if you want to learn something specific, like this other Moz thing. If we go back, they have this guide right here that you could read. I mean, there's tons of information on the internet about this stuff if you want to learn. But trust me, once they start ranking in the map pack, they're going to be getting calls out of this world. They're going to love you, okay? And they're going to know that whatever you're doing is working because they're getting calls that they weren't getting before. So I hope this all makes sense, but if you're confused or it doesn't make sense, feel free to leave a comment down below. I'm happy to help. But now, I told you if you stayed until the end, I would give you a bonus that can make you even more money online. And before I tell you this, let me just tell you a quick story about me. So for me, when I started my online business at the beginning of 2019, I was spending so much money investing in mentorship, courses, tools, just everything, right? Like shiny object, shiny object. I was focused on affiliate marketing, but I was just like, I'm going to do Twitter today, Pinterest tomorrow, blogging the next day. I wasn't focused, right? Sure, I was learning a ton, but 6 months in, I had made a big fat $0. And then I finally got started with this program. And I had heard about this program a few months prior, but I just brushed them off at the time because, oh, I didn't believe it, or I thought it wasn't legit, or whatever I was thinking at the time. But I finally got started with them because I was about to give up. Like, I had spent $10,000. I was sitting on my bed just defeated. I hadn't made a single dollar, and I was putting in the work, right? I'm talking countless hours, countless dollars too, right? But after I got started with their business challenge and went through their advanced training, literally everything changed, and quite fast too, because not only is this a training program that teaches you how to start a successful digital business, but you can promote their affiliate program and earn commissions as well. And it's the best one in my opinion. But within a week, my first week of promoting them, I got my first sale. My first sale in 6.5 months. And a week or two after that, I made my first $1,000. That was insane. I was like, oh my God. I thought I made it, right? And in a way, I did. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was so happy. And just last month, I made my first $5,000 month. But please understand, these results are obviously not typical. Like, it could take you a month to make money instead of 6 months like me. Or it could take you 6 months. Or it could take you 12 months. Or never. But I know without this program, I would have been a part of the never making money online. So if you're looking for my favorite program, the program that changed my business and my life forever, the first link in the description, you'll see some text that says program that makes me $1,000 commissions. There's a link below that. That's the link you're going to want to click. And then you'll want to enter your email, and then you'll see a video from me, and I'll explain it more. And if you're interested, awesome. If not, you can click away and never see it again. No harm, no foul. But just make sure to click that first link in the description, and I promise you that it's unlike anything you've ever seen before. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to destroy the like button, subscribe button, and the notification bell. And that's all I got. Now, this is what but within think of it like this. In the winter, when it rains,